Today with Cooking with April, I am going to make the Southwest egg rolls. It is going to be tedious, but it's okay. I am going to do my best at it to keep your attention on the prize, which is the egg roll at the end. I am going to do it a little bit different than I did do it last time. Just stay tuned and you'll see. But first, what we have to do is we have to get the chicken, and I'm going to cut them in half so that way they're a little bit thinner, and then we can take and grill them, and then you cut them in smaller pieces. You need black beans, you need frozen corn, or I guess you could use canned corn, it doesn't matter. And you'll need spinach. Also, it asks for red pepper, but I'm not going to put any bell pepper in it at all. I'm just going to use this. I don't think that you'll be able to make that big of a difference, but you can do it if you want to. I'm not going to. So we'll get started and take it from there. First, I'm going to cut my chicken in half, and then I'm going to season it. I hope I have some beer can chicken in the pantry. Gosh, I can't even get the John Brown plastic to cut. Child of mercy. Alright. I'm going to take off this fat, if it'll let me. I guess I might just sharpen my knife. I don't know why it's so dull. It's not like I use it a lot. Do you guys cut the fat off your chicken? It's just, well, like I'm going to take this whole side off. There we go. I think I'm going to have to get a sharper knife. This one's just not cooperating with me. So see, I'm just going to cut it. That way it's cooks faster. Let me get a different knife. There we go. Much better, much better. Get something that actually works around here. Doesn't take forever to cut it. This has a lot of fat on it. Well, one thing, it's pretty near cold. And then once these cook, and it doesn't have to be perfect, as you see, like this one's extra thin, but it doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to cut it up in bite-sized pieces anyway. Once it's, yuck, cross-contamination, once it's completely done, because you can't put whole chicken breast in, well, I guess you could put it in an egg roll, wrap it up. I'll probably cook this for the dogs. They will love it. Okay. All right. Look at here. I got some. Just gonna coat the chicken with it. I know it looks like a, can you see? I'm doing. Everything's kind of like out of the way. And you know me, a little bit of black pepper. Never hurt anybody, right? Okay. Just gonna rub all this all over the chicken. I'm gonna put a little bit of olive oil in my frying pan, not a lot. Because for some reason, chicken seems to have water in it. And I just think that it like will produce its own liquid in the frying pan. Maybe it's my mind playing tricks on me, you know. Remember those days? My mind's playing tricks on me. But, yep. See? Look at there. All nice and coated. I'm going to cook this for the doggies. They'll love it. Okay. All right. Smack it. Smack it, rub it down. Oh no! Okay, my chicken's done, so I'm going to take it out. This is the only one I'm a little concerned about. I'm going to take it out and put it in my bowl. Let's see if I can break this one. I don't trust it. So I'm going to leave it just a little bit longer. Oh, gosh. That one's really charred. See that? Ooh, doggy. All right. I'm going to leave that one in there with the other little bits, and I'm going to cook this for the dog. And then I'll, like, wash out my pan before I put the other ingredients in there. But I do want this one to cook a little bit longer. Hopefully this won't take long. See these little char pieces? That's what you want on that chicken. I could just eat it like this, just like this. Yum, 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 yum. This one's not so much, but I guess it still has hot spots. But anyway, we're just going to cut it up into chunks. It is going to be delicious. Yummy. Yummy in my tummy. So while that chicken's still cooking, I'm going to start chopping up this. To begin with the egg rolls. Ooh, it's pretty warm. God, I don't know if I'm gonna eat all this, but we'll see. Because we're gonna chop this chicken, and then we're gonna add in the spinach, the corn, the bell pepper if you wish. And we're going to put it all back in the frying pan and add cheese and melt the cheese. And then we're going to roll it back up in the little egg roll things. We're going to roll it up in these little things. But last time I did this, I deep fried them. And they like separated or kind of like opened up, pulled apart. And I can't. I need to see you. Or I need you to see me. There. But they kind of like opened up. I talk with my hands. I'll try to focus on what I'm doing. But you just want to cube this up. And that way it's not such big bites in the egg roll. That's a hunk of meat right there. I'm a little worried to use that one. It's almost burnt to a crisp. it looks very tasty. When I used to work in fast food, I could like touch hot stuff and it wouldn't even faze me. But now, ugh, I done got baby fingers. Can't work it that good. Not like I used to. Ugh. Almost done. Let me stir this other chicken. Oh, those are hot. I left them in the pot. See, told you. Got baby fingers now. Can't do anything. Oh, but back to what I was saying about the egg rolls. So I like rolled them up and I put a toothpick in them. Well, I put the toothpick in the fryer with them and it's still like unraveled. So this one, I'm just gonna get my big cast iron frying pan out and I'm going to roll them up. I'm gonna like put water around the edges of them and then I'm going to deep fry them on the skillet versus, that way I can like submerge half of it in there, then rotate it and put the other half. That way I'm not submerging the whole entire thing in there, because I think that's what messed it up, was that, you know, when they hit that hot oil, it bubbled up and it just like fell apart. This may actually be, this would be really good on a salad, especially as hot as it is here. Oh, it's like 100 degrees here today. More Kakalaki. Where are y'all from? What's the temperature where y'all are from? It's just terrible here. But I think tomorrow it's supposed to be even hotter. I'm not sure. Cutting board keeps going. I know. Put a towel under it and it won't move away from me. Alright. Okay. So there's the chicken. Bowl for the puppies. Alright, let me wash out this frying pan. Clean off the countertop. Are you a clean as you go type person? Oh, I am. Sometimes it's just terrible. I just need to keep it clean and keep it cleaning. So I added oil to my, if you can see, good gracious. I added oil to my pan and I'm letting it get hot. Over here I rinsed out my pan, I just did a quick rinse, nothing too fancy. And then, as you see, it's still got the chunks, but it'll be fine. So I'm going to add in the corn. I just used frozen corn. I don't know that I'm going to need 2 bags. I'm just going to do one for now. Just eyeball it. You know how that goes. Where's my knife? I should use 2 things of spinach because I really like the spinach, but we'll see. And I just used frozen spinach, frozen corn, frozen spinach. And of course, it would have the bell pepper in there, but use it if you choose. Otherwise, you ain't got to worry with it. I think what you want to do is basically just get this hot, but then you got to turn around and kind of let it cool down. So, but anyway, we're gonna do this. So you add in the corn. You reapply the chicken. And then I think they serve this with like a ranch sauce with like some tomato type on. Well, they used to back in the day whenever I used to buy them. But now I just make them homemade. My chicken may be a little bit too big, but it'll be okay. See, this is still right much. What you need is an assembly line for people to wrap the egg rolls together, because that's what gets tiring, is just sitting there wrapping. It's kind of like wrapping Christmas presents. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me tell you about that. So whenever Christmas time comes, I cannot stand to wrap presents. So I would always wait till the last minute to wrap Christmas presents. And what I would do is I would call my sister-in-law over and say, hey, you want to come help me wrap presents? And she would like, yeah, of course I do. Well, guess what? I did not shy away from letting her know when she got over to the house that we had a lot of presents to wrap up. Yeah. And I had 4 kids. Well, at the time I had 3. And she had 2 kids. So, you know, we would kind of like just pitch in and do it together. Oh, I would get so bored of wrapping presents. And then we would, you know, we would always lose the scissors. We would always lose the tape. Like, it was just impossible. You just couldn't keep up with it. And then she would be like, you stole my tape. No, I didn't. Well, guess what? I did steal her tape. But sometimes she stole mine too. So I think that looks like enough cheese, don't you? I think that's plenty. It's pretty colorful. I know if the red had the red bell peppers, it'd probably be even prettier, but I'm not doing it. Sorry. Sorry, Charlie. Alright. It's not really melting the cheese. And maybe that's why it just needs to be hot to help melt that cheese. So I'm just going to let it sit there for a little bit while that's still getting warm. Yeah, it's starting to melt the cheese now. These taste really, really good though. Alright, let me take you back over here. So here's the tedious part of all this. We're going to, add the black beans. I forgot to do that earlier. Go figure. Anyway, so we're going to take these egg roll wrappers, and I don't know if there is a way to make this work smoother, prettier, whatever, but I'm just gonna, hopefully it'll stick. There we go. I kind of want this little corner here to fold in, but oh well, we're going to see how it works. All right, so 50 hours later, I'll meet you back. Well guys, here goes everything. I hope this oil is hot. I had to turn it off because it started smoking. Let me show you. This is what I'm working with. And I hope that they turn out really good. We're going to see. I'm going to sit them here. I got this. Ooh, yeah, it's hot. Oh, it's really hot. Child of mercy. I got me a pan over there. Let's hope no fire happens. Oh, have y'all ever tried to make those blooming onions at home? Remember back in the day when everybody was selling those kits? Yeah. I tried to do that. Me and my sister-in-law, see, here's a thing, a trend going, because we can tear some stuff up. Well, that's a good sign, right? That's not a good sign. See how it like starts to unravel? What am I doing wrong? This one right here, can you see this one right here? Oh, this might be dangerous if I put you closer to me. I think I should have put that, roll, whatever you call it, tied side down, this part down. I can promise you we're going to eat them anyway. You know the old saying, if we don't eat them, the dogs will eat them. If the dogs don't eat it, well, I don't even know if the birds will eat it. Maybe I need some more oil. I know one thing. This thing burnt my finger. Child of mercy. It sure is hot. I might should have left that one a little bit face down some more. I don't remember how I did it. Good. Let's hope they taste good. It all with the stuffing. That looks pretty though, doesn't it? I'm gonna say that one's done. Let's put one more in its place. Keep it going, keep it going. Keep this assembly line rolling. Ooh. No, I thought that one stuck together, but it didn't. Mine should have got like a little, the cookie cooling rack. Mine should have got one of those. I'm just so scared it's going to like pop open and stuff is going to start gushing out of them. I think I might have too many in here. I'm going to not add so many as I take these out, because it's kind of hard to turn them around. It's a mess though. Whew. But that means they're going to be extra good because there's a mess in the kitchen, right? Isn't that how the little saying goes? Woo! I don't know how the Chinese people roll them so perfectly. You think they get them pre-made? I mean, something's got to... So these sure ain't pretty, but... Oh, look at that one. Ah, I burnt it a little bit. I gotta stop talking and start working. Don't they look good though? Except for those, but that's okay. Just lets you know that it was homemade. I'm tickled. Yay! All right, let me get a plate. I really need a dark plate, not a light plate. I'll use this one. It's like all my plates are white. Let's cut this one in half. Oh, well, it's crunchy. Look at that. See that chicken? I would taste it, but it's so John Brown hot right now. Let me get some ranch dressing. I don't even like ranch dressing, and I'm excited. I hope my grease don't catch on fire back here. Woo! That's a much. Woo! How much? That is so good. Oh wow! You can really taste the my dog. Hey, how are you? Even the dogs are excited. Oh, they get some bacon. I burn it. Told you, can't do two things at one time. Anyway, that's good. Let me know if you make them. Get you an assembly line. Get you some people to help you because these are delicious. Thanks, guys. Bye.